Hello friends, and welcome to the free Lowrey class for 9/13/24. Working out of book 204 and page 180 through 183. We have 4 pages. So what I usually do is, because there's a lot of repeats in this one, you'd be flipping pages from now to kingdom come. Tie them all together like that. What you can do is take the little rack on your Lowrey, that has a music rack on itself. Take the music rack off, push that one in, and voila, we have a long music rack up there. So enough for 4 pages. And let's talk about the repeats real quick. It's 3 verses. It starts on page 180. You see right at the beginning there, the double lines and dots. You know you're going to come back there eventually. 181, 182. Come down to the first ending there. The third time you're going to jump to the coda. We'll talk about that in a minute. So you do the first ending. We're going to skip those 2 verses, and you're going to do an F minor chord there and an FX and go back for the second verse. So 181, 180, 181. Okay, 182. And this time, we don't do the first ending again, we go to the second ending. And the second ending brings us into the bridge of the song, which is a little different than the main body of the song. When we get to the bottom of the page 183, get a little note down there, DS all coda. Okay, back to the beginning, DS to the sign, and third verse, third verse, third verse, third verse, and page 182, third verse. And when we get to, there you go, the coda, sorry about that. The third time we jump to the coda, which is on the last page. There you go. So that's the roadmap. And basically setup for this one is very, very simple. Didn't have to work too hard on that at all. Basically going to soft and easy, yep, and then smooth piano, okay, choose smooth piano, 4/4. And then of course turn your normal preset on and go to button number 4 to see what we have there. Well, I'll tell you what, we want piano and strings and English horn, so that's 0, isn't it? So that's the 0 setting. And my 1 is on, so I have to turn that off. Now I've got piano, strings, and English horn, which is basically what we're going to use. There are a few differences, a few changes. We're going to bring the orchestra plus down a little bit. We're going to bring down the lower a little bit. The rest of that's good. And we're also going to bring down the drums a bit, okay, so they don't overpower a melody. Very importantly, turn on your alternate style. And hit your ALC button. Hit your ALC button. Okay, and I think that is about it. So, yep, use the intro 2 going into it, and ending 2 coming out of it. And I think that you'll enjoy this song. It's very nice. There's some FXs in it that you'll notice. And those are very nicely put in very good places. It's usually when we go from one first ending back to the beginning, typically there's an FX, maybe there, or maybe back to the second verse we use it. An FX when we get out of the bridge part, FX, which sends us back to the beginning. So, but let's take a look and make sure we have everything that we're going to do here. So if you have the alternate style, bass down, lower down, orchestra plus down a bit, and we are ready to rock and roll. So I think that will be the end of this. Yeah, that's the end of the setup. So anyway, go ahead and set it up, and I'm going to get out the video of the song real quick here. So hopefully after you get set up, you'll have the video of the song. Okay, take care. We'll see you next week.